Hello, hello. I have a serious question for you today. Do you need to give yourself permission? I notice all the time that so often we want something or we desire something or we think about something and we either don't get it for ourselves, we don't go after it, or maybe we just don't try. Say hey when you're jumping on. I'd love to know where you're watching from. So I'm just talking about how it's interesting how so many times we say we want something or we see something we want or we talk about wanting something, but we actually hold ourselves back from going for it or really trying it out and committing to it. And I really feel like this is just a matter of needing to give yourself permission. Now, I think it's very, very easy to be passive with ourselves and a lot less passive with others, right? So a lot of times, we have a family or we have close friends or we have people we truly love in our life, and it's so much easier for us to give them permission and to treat them and to really fulfill their needs and their desires above ours. And sometimes what happens is we get caught up in this and we begin to believe that this is just how it is, right? This is your nature. You're meant to help other people first, right? Like, it feels good and that's awesome, and I am totally 100% about helping others, but I truly believe that in order to move forward in our own journey and of course help others move forward in theirs, it's important that we give ourselves permission to truly, truly commit to ourselves and truly love ourselves, because to not give ourselves what we want is basically denying ourselves, right? Denying ourselves of the thing inside of us that's nudging us to say, yes, let's go. Yes, let's do this. Yes, why not, right? Why are you holding back? And we hear these internal battles in our head all the time, like all day, because we make millions of decisions throughout the day. And for some of us, it comes way more natural than others to give ourselves permission to truly commit to ourselves and take care of ourselves. But for others, it can be a struggle, right? Sometimes people see it maybe as selfish, or maybe that internal battle is, I'm not worthy of it. Maybe the internal battle is, I don't deserve this. But in reality, those are just internal beliefs. Those are not your identity. That's not your full story. That's just something that people tell themselves, right? That's just a story in your head. Now, the best way to release this is by truly recognizing where the story is coming from. Where did you start believing this? Why did you start believing this? Do you actually truly believe it deep down inside? And when the opportunity comes up to do something that calls your name, you should absolutely do it. Without the question of, do I deserve this? Am I worthy of this? What about so and so? What about this and that? No, there was something inside of you that nudged you and said, this is where you need to be, or this is what you need to be doing, or this is the action you need to take for yourself. And to deny that little voice, to deny that inner version of yourself screaming at you like, this is what you need to finally break through, right? To finally have what you want, even just to feel good, even if it's just for a feeling, an emotion. I was chatting with someone the other day and we were talking about something that drove her decision to go travel somewhere was literally just the feeling of the environment that she's going to be in. So it's so important that we give ourselves permission to truly commit and love ourselves by listening to that inner voice, listening to that inner nudge, and just allowing, right, giving ourselves permission, allowing ourselves to actually give to ourselves, right, to actually pamper or care or love or listen or be honest or honor that self, your soul, the soul inside of you. So I think that if you're looking for a sign to start doing something, I don't believe it necessarily has to come from outside of you, as I do believe everything does come from within. However, we can only make breakthroughs if we allow ourselves to make breakthroughs, and we can only truly grow if we allow ourselves to grow and give us the space to grow, right? Give ourselves the space to grow, give ourselves the opportunity to grow. If we don't do that, then the growth won't be there, the growth won't show up. So if there is something that's been calling your name or something that's spoken to you, or maybe you're not sure and you're looking for a sign, be open to receiving that, be open to accepting it, and be open to giving it to yourself, right? Because you can want it all day, you can talk about it all day, you can dream about it, you can think about it, but until you actually decide that that's who you are and that's what you're committed to, I don't see it happening, right? And I don't mean that in a way of like, I don't mean that in a, I'm like hating on you kind of way. I mean that in like a true, honest, I'm looking out for you. If you don't actually step up for yourself and give yourself permission to truly have what you want in life, then it won't show up, and that would make me really sad for you. So I'm sharing this with you guys to hopefully give you the love nudge that you need in the right direction. A love nudge is something I just like to call like the honest but amazing truth that sometimes we just need to hear, give us a little kick in the butt to take action for ourselves, because you truly, truly deserve it. And I believe that all day, and until you do, that doesn't really mean anything. So borrow my belief, and I just want to give you guys the opportunity to look within, really look within, and ask yourself, what do I truly want right now? What is truly nudging me? What am I truly being called to? Trust that and listen to it today. All right? I hope you have an amazing day, night, morning, wherever you are in the world. Just make it awesome.